Glyph would be probably the worst player to find in a way because he was playing here before, but seen. Now, oh, come on!
The amount of times that teams just rampage over a snowball after, you know, having a strong start of the half.
Yeah, gonna get that first contact. Needs to not get overwhelmed. Does have support, but look at the damage being taken. Glyph already gonna drop the first body. But the battle breaks down. Rock picks up where he left off. This guy is the real deal. Bibbo, it's so far away. He was kind of starting that fake towards the A side, really trying to cause those rotations.
Has to find this first one cleanly and won't. Spotted now on the swing. Just brutal to open up Haven here. A 1-0 start and something potentially indicative of how GentleMates want to play here in terms of pulling rotations, applying a ton of pressure early on, but BBL don't look phased initially.
Well, they can match him step for step, right? You've got the Yoru,
They're
you've got the
happy to play
Neon.
like this, yeah.
You guys are tough, brother!
All right, simple stuff this round though, Mike.
No investment, just classics. Grevin actually going to find the spam onto Martine here.
I must wait a moment.
Man advantage for BBL once more. Actually just picking up freebies here.
It's straight farm, isn't it? And again, you're looking at Alts, who's made the biggest progress. Obviously, LaRock. So if he can keep that going, that'd be fantastic going into that buy round if they can build even further potentially.
Obviously, Stars and Beepo have to try and make a decision. Spike noted now in mid. Just Beepo left. Potentially going towards an AWP here, but has been taken already. Rose will happily pick up. And already the body shooting starts.
I love it. I'm so down for it. Because this was one of the exciting things for some of the teams coming up from Ascension and kind of playing around their market. They were fiery, man. You saw it with BBL, you saw it a little bit with GentleMates as well to a degree, some of these players. And then obviously even Ulf when we were talking about it, but seeing these guys already kind of kicking that off and making sure they're sending a message, right? This is the first big pressure game.
I mean, yeah, it's sending a message for sure. Unfortunately, I mean, there's a real chance the rest of GentleMates become collateral damage in terms of the tension down on the stage. We will actually have a ball out for C-Long here. LaRock again going so deep.
Yeah, but again, you set that bar. You put the aggression to them. You got your boys backing you up. That's already 3 kills. They're not getting a look into this map.
In both full shields, so we'll take 2. He's going to get them both.
They're absolutely on it. Seeing the other player too, so this is great information. Now we look at experience. Obviously it feels light when it comes to these two teams, but there is with GentleMates, far more so. Those 3 players, you could argue, have a lot more stability, understanding, also pluri-played in far more best of 5s than BBL would have. So again, for now, Martine, gonna get 1. That's Grevin down, but this is a bonus round for BBL, so they're happy to play into this.
Yeah, these are consolations until we get down to maybe 2, but
30 seconds
not much time left on the clock now to try and find a recovery. Headshot onto Lover's Rock, but Martine also takes a tag.
They're trying to play a little safe off the flash, but the bounce off the wall is still going to connect it. 10 HP is rough. Oh man, he's surrounded. This is getting a little sketchy. 13 seconds. Let's see if he can even get... Oh, that's one way to do it. There we go. Shock dart done. 3-0, barely dropping bodies. The tone is here, Mike, right? And it's aggression, it's no respect, it's in your face. LaRock's 5-0. He was straight down C-Long.
I don't think BBL are going to back away from any of these sorts of early engagements. So maybe an opportunity for GentleMates to set the precedent in the pistol round, but again, stripped away from them. Going to be some pistols invested here. Lover's Rock going forward once more.
Oh, baiting off just the tap. This is so sick to watch. This is the synergy that you love seeing with this side. Small ideas and it's working wonders. Another body drop for LaRock, and you're right, it is only pistols, but the tone and the tempo stays the same. It's this almost overwhelming amount of pressure. Nice shot from Martine. Really the only one to be maybe having an impact so far. 2 kills to the name, but could create some space off this.
Get a plant through here at least. Drone will come from heaven.
Spike planted.
Rose will spot at least here. LaRock looking to make some early pressure back onto site here, but doing a double!
There he is! But Starzo's going to have to pick up the pace too. Call on the retreat. There's no falling away from them. They'll hunt you down. Credit where it's due. Martine put in a shift that round.
keeping the troops in check.
I love that though. Just on the tap of the orb.
One enemy.
I'm not even sure where Martin got that from. We saw it off camera on the previous, but the Rock trying to go forwards once more. The stun's going to be brilliant.
They don't stop, man. They've been finally denied, finally slowed down, but there is layers. Rose actually going to deny following this up.
Beepo's tagged as well.
Good read, does get outdone though. Beepo does take him down. Sight now maybe under pressure. This is the first fight back from Gentlemates. Loiter getting a little lost in the sauce, but the paranoia is fantastic. Good fought from Martin, good trade. Sight's there's 2 players spotted going in towards Hell. And if they're going to be able to get out of this. Zaza with the plant. Creven up towards Heaven. No one being able to be seen falling back yet. They've got a good idea. Can't land the shot. Great double swing. Now Creven has to go into a 1v3. Not going to happen. Martin at the helm for Gentlemates.
Another 3K for Martin. Trying to drag Gentlemates online here on map 1. Again, good indicator they're not backing away from these sort of fast, pacey hits. Able to isolate this first flood as well. Where
Stun was huge.
The Rock just has absolutely no business. Again, the stun looked great, but the response brilliant from Gentlemates.
Yeah, Beepo's stun just coming in, setting them up to deal with that aggression. Fantastic. But they need to do that, right? They've got to kind of temper this aggression, this confidence. That's got to be part of the... Now, Lover's Rock going to be investing the ult this round. There is one towards Sewer.
Yeah, got a paranoia to post off this as well.
Let's see. There we go. Stun that. The Glyph even better. Couldn't quite get the second. So close, but now in trouble. Outdone by Martin. This is already so high tempo. 3v3. All going to come in. Give away the game. Paranoia is primed, sent through. Beepo does well to catch Loiter on the push-up. Now down to the 2. Creven and Rose got to get a move on if they want this. But Gentlemates have the numbers, but they don't have the position. Creven should have that one. It's Rose to claim it, but time is ticking. Creven has to face the music. Gentlemates find the cure to their woes.
Weather the storm in this round. A couple of players from Gentlemates going over and above to swing this back in their favor. So much pressure on the back lines, and that is such a beautiful shot. Again, it's Martino. Look at the commitment to deal with that pressure. And BBL, like I said previously, showed how willing they were.
You can start seeing the Gentlemates again be able to play their own game. Does this land well? I think we've got a... No tag on that. Bloody hell, he was close on that, though. I don't think he knows how much so. But a quick rotation and fast pace is going to be the name of the game again. Let's look at this retake. Any tools? LaRock's got a couple of bits and pieces, but
decent
still,
util. Good
util to play with. Gentlemates have to be ready for this flood.
Going to be a flash coming through here, and the pressure coming through Garage needs to amount to something.
And here we go indeed. LaRock instantly denied, but the trades come in. BBL are starting to clear through the side. What remains? Glyph, who hit that banging shot before. Now onto the side, mini gets cleared. It's all on Glyph. What a shot!
5 HP and 4 kills on the round.
Martin might have started the fire, but Glyph is right there with him. Looking at this, the positioning to get away with it, right? Finding 2, swinging out on that 3rd, and then be able to convert this. Just gorgeous.
Ice cold as well.
There it is, Dark goes in, stun to follow, wall up, and away we go. In towards backside, already handled Glyph. You said it's safe. 4 hands! More than safe! Deadly! There's Loiter and Lover's Rock. Very few opportunities. They're already pivoting. Yeah, they're going to head over towards C.
And 3 kills, basically running the map here. Find themselves a clean plant here onto C. Just Loiter and Lover's Rock left to try and recover here. Do have an upgrade. Loiter's got his hands on a rifle.
Yeah, but I like this. Looking bullish, right? Like Gentlemates wanted to send that message right back to him, and they are. Mini gonna get on the board here, leaving just Lover's Rock being hunted down. Gentlemates want him dead, and he is. So Gentlemates scoring nice and even now, 4 apiece.
Gentlemates showing they're up to the challenge today on this opening map. Glyph again, man. Again with the sight lines cut. To be able to just stand on his own 2 feet here. Yeah, BBL looked lethal in some of these lesser purchases.
This is
a response here after 4 unanswered.
Oh, this fake's going to be interesting because it might catch the man in middle, but Gentlemates, yeah, coming out on top. Perfectly made plans here, reading it excessively well. Burn, lovely shots, going to keep it within touching distance, but it's still a 2v3. The Rock and Rose having to maybe navigate something that could be impossible. Spikes could be on site pretty soon.
Yeah, question marks, though, of everybody slipping through to back site. Stars are already disconnecting.
That's going to be heard, though. It's going to be heard and done for. Gentlemates are in control. That feint towards C, that read on middle. They've got BBL's number.
Absolutely. Kreven, previously a player that's been able to anchor from this garage position, just isolated here. And no real bailout. The mid-exploration amounts to nothing. Martin actually finding the kill at exactly the same time towards backside on C when they receive this mid-pressure.
Nice! Come on!
Lovely little set piece. What can Lovers Rock get done?
And nothing more. How did he get two there? Bebo trying to take back sight. Might be his. It is Loiter. Yeah, we'll get one, but by now, surely sight's lost. A quick pivot, and they're happy to be mobile. They're not overly just running into sights in case there's a stack. Yeah, certainly not in his favor here. And I actually quite like the fact that Gentlemates are not really taking any chances. I like they're happy to work the map. I think that they've had a bit of a rude awakening. They've answered back in perfect reaction. Loiter. This would be near on miracle levels here. I mean,
not sure of exactly what the sidelines were there or the angle past the box. We'll try and find Martin first.
Man, Martin's been so good as well.
Another three-piece for him. Show me those first two.
Please. They did not feel easy to land.
I thought it was potentially the second player. Just peeking around the end of long. Oh! Again, the timing on the peaks is what you see in slow-mo here, how the synergy of BBL is, yeah. But still able to find both of these.
Martin.
Sitting at 13 and 7 right now.
Nice.
Rewarded.
Loiter waiting with the paranoia. He rose to be rewarded, but he's actually backed. But they all just walk through, jumping on the smoke there, just hoping maybe get a chance on it, but the aggression never ending, apparently. Unrelenting as Bebo goes for a fight, maybe a bit too far. Getting a bit ahead of yourself there. And they continue. This feels a bit too much for me. I know the momentum's there. I know they want to maybe double down on it and get some security on one of those connector sides, but I felt a little without direction, which has opened up a chance now for BBL, hopefully in a, 4v1. They don't make mistakes here. Glyph's already proven his danger, his value, and BBL giving away back.
Maybe just a chance for Gentlemates to dismantle this mid-pressure early on or pop out of the smoke. It looked like they almost got away with the initial success, which is, I think it was Glyph. Yeah, Glyph crouched inside and maybe trying to catch Lovers Rock or Kreven making a play. BBL able to.
Stacks towards con side. We've seen a lot of different pressure points, but for now, Gentlemates do have access towards the B site. There's a lot of ults on the other side, though, so that's something to look out for. Does Rose maybe invest? No, he's getting instantly pressured. They want to try and pounce towards the connector side. Not a bad shot, but Bebo couldn't get away with it. So again, left out to dry, basically, at that point, but they do get the plant down.
Still Hunter's Fury here for Rose as well. Starzo desperately trying to put some U2 in. Actually, here comes the ult from Rose.
Yeah, trying to clear close, trying to clear deep. Probably be set up by that ult coming out from Lovers Rock, but they're losing out on bodies. Going to drop Mini, but now down Glyph and Martin, who've been great. Two heavy hitters. But
they don't know! They don't know!
They can't stop the defuse! Completely none the wiser! Tying it up at 6 apiece. Yeah, Martin might get the kills, but the round was BBL's. Just defusing under their nose. What a way to close out the first half.
Still got another few seconds here on the TP. Got to be conscious of the timing here because there's 3 members of BBL.
Oh, they're so aware. Very heads-up work from BBL to dig that deep, to clear just to make sure.
Drone from Rose will come through, potentially going to reveal the setup here, but
there is someone who could slip the net. Does he know how surrounded he is? Can he take anyone with him? The answer is no. But Starzo's made it here in time. Up towards heaven, he was kind of closer than the others. So the spike gets left on long, and now it gets a little bit tricky. I quite liked what Lovers Rock tried to do there, maybe dissuade this and deny the maybe consideration. There was a follow-up player, but Starzo trying to put in a bit of damage. It's just down to 2 of them.
Mini and Starzo now have to regroup. And still pretty healthy on the other side of things for BBL. The smoke gonna cause further issues for Gentlemates on the retake.
Yeah, what's the plan? They've actually dismantled that little kind of setup there, which does open up a small chance. But I think it's being shot right about now. It is Krebin there just to make sure. Got a bit close. But across the line, and a good start for BBL in the second.
Absolutely. This is one of those rounds you look at where it's BBL happy to find a little bit of space. And look what they do with it. I mean, initially, Lovers Rock takes so much space towards A, gets right behind Glyph. Again, even if the awareness isn't there, there's a second player in the form of LaRock to catch a kill and link.
Just great protocols with these boys.
Yeah. Chaotic protocols.
Yes, yeah. It feels so high. Glyph would be probably the worst player to find in a way because he was playing here before, but seen now. Oh, come on! You're meant to get one at best. How are you getting three?
Oh my God. I was talking about him finding value in the lurks, and previously it wasn't necessarily kills. Yeah, not necessarily the highest value ultimate, but certainly take it if you can get it. By the last one here and just hits him with the drive by Lovers Rock to clean up. Yeah,
take that for the old progress.
Just 3 points away now. Only the one casualty. BBL going to be lapping that up here. A chance to convert, a bonus. Similar to
oh man, you almost feel for Mini and A like damn.
Because again, that's probably the point where Gentlemate's like, right, we'll throw down the trip, we'll walk somewhere else. We either walk out A, clear lobby.
Is yet to be seen. Lovers Rock might be in a bit of a different position. However, the bulk of BBL heading towards the A site. Mini's here, Starzo in support. Lovers Rock gets cleared. So now do they rotate? Yes, they do. They're going to pull their resources over towards that A side of the map here. Mini does well to find one, tries to fire on the front line. Flash through the smoke, and they're going to go for the swing. LaRock beats him to the punch. 3v3. Site still not secure. Starzo up towards heaven. Spike yet to go down as well. That's a bit dangerous, but luckily able to keep their cool here. And LaRock, in the meantime, found Starzo.
Spike planted.
Unable to make a move out from CT just yet. Loiter, very tagged up. People in a wild! What?
I mean, he's gone for it. He's made it a 1v1 now, and look at what's left. Rose with that outlaw up against Glyph, who's been clutch as hell.
Light shield for Glyph, though.
Oh, it's sketchy. It's hella sketchy here.
Another shock dart.
Trying to work this, and Rose knows he's got that shock dart to play with. Angles there. Gonna keep him humbled. Glyph now has to be brave, has to be bold, has to play it right. The barrel does so, doesn't matter. Brilliant! Calm, composed, and collects the round.
Another hand-delivered package from Glyph. Beautiful stuff from him under a ton of pressure here.
This, though, wild.
A little bit of a sense check on LaRock for sure. Then Glyph, like I said, looking so composed. Once more in the clutch.
As BBL eyeing up that B site as a starter, Depot just off the line.
Ever so slightly off with the placement there. Potential to catch one. Lovers Rock. What super Starzo's down. He was just shouldering.
This is a real split effort. The paranoia, fantastic though. Really good timing on the scale up from this, but Mini's been able to get away with a bit of safety just playing from that cage. When does he swing? Now strikes, takes away Loiter, spins around, and Gentlemate's holding on to this well. It felt like maybe BBL overdoing it, leaving it a little too light on the site. So can they pull it together with just two? The heavy hitters, you could argue, Lovers Rock and LaRock. LaRock trying to be on bodyguard duty. Bibo does have ult, still a bit of util.
Lovers Rock just got his ult. LaRock one away.
And there we go indeed. Again, LaRock can't deal with it. Bibo just going to be sending it in. Brilliant fall in the round.
Bibo's been so slippery in some of these situations. Again here, stealing this one away from BBL. Again, with the information they had here, I think Mini, it's probably catching them off guard that it's a judge here in this situation. Again, able to just sit inside that cage for so long. Bibo fairly effortless clean up here with the ultimate.
A little bit more of a risk here, maybe walking that smoke together on the drop. They do.
Oh, don't want to drone there.
Ah, that's rotten luck. And they see Beepo caught asleep at the wheel. The Rock this time gonna crack things open, but Martin, the final boss, stands guard. Stands tall, does eat the paranoia though. Trying to send out every piece of util to try and stay alive, but he's being hunted down. BBL want to clear backside, but look again, there's so many bodies here. Rose digging deeper, Loiter on the swing. 1-2 punch, BBL back in business.
And showing the other side of the coin here, happy to toy with expectations. A very, very well-considered contact play up towards A. You see Starzo's just totally off in terms of the timing. And like I said, the expectations that BBL are going to be making massive waves towards site. I think it's what Beepo just backing off that angle. Typically, again, towards the top of that ramp, you can hold for somebody to drone, but it's an audacious, ambitious drone from Starzo, but he wants to get that info deep into lobby. Clear past sandbags and... Oh! That was quick.
Oh, it was damn quick. Man, gentlemates. God, it is just swings and roundabouts between these two. See, LaRock's paranoia building that's on could be trying to slip the net, but not the case. But on the other side, Lovers Rock. Bloody hell, yeah. Glyph had no idea.
Just taking liberties, man. Like, again, reading the setup perfectly, knowing where the space is, knowing where there's an opportunity. He's found a second already, potentially a few more, but Starzo to remove the threat.
Spike planted.
Revan, yeah, going to go for a sitter there. Now Starzo just looking to do what he can. And that's about it. That's about all she wrote there for that one. BBL making it up to 10. Gentlemates still with an opportunity for a timeout if they feel it necessary.
Yeah. I don't imagine it's probably a game plan issue.
Eesh.
I said, I don't think necessarily it's a game plan issue here that Gentlemates are struggling with, but this is just BBL.
Just awareness.
Yeah, able to switch. Just some of the slightest adjustments in terms of their approach to the attacking half, and I don't think Gentlemates are finding some space to play into.
Try not hold maybe that initial wave.
Well, the switch up being to focus elsewhere on the map, leave Mini on an island, but BBL just bulldozering towards site. Lovers Rock able to clear out all this space, probably identify where the util is as well.
Is it a pre-flow?
Oh, well, they didn't deal with the trip.
Oh my god, he's lucky to be breathing still. Hunter's Fury going to come down and catch a tag there. Loiter, you lucky boy, being alive on 2 HP, but still alive, gun in the round. It's going to get chaotic. We have Hunter's Furies coming in from both sides of the map.
Rose ever so slightly off there. I think maybe still getting the tag onto Beepo.
Ooh, bloomin' heck. It's still 5 alive on both sides, but I mean, this is still feeling really, really sketchy. So the divide going to come up now, trying to set them up to succeed. Lovers Rock going to play on the line. Shorty out, gets spammed out. Gentlemates finding their footing, floating back towards the side. Can't step back in time. 5 standing. They pull off the perfect retake.
A chance here for Rose to do a ton of damage, but ever so slightly off.
Keep it up.
Again, if you could trim the fat a little bit here ahead of the retake, potential for BBL to come out on top here. Beepo will get, oh, I mean, the first kill's ridiculous, but again, snapping wrists as LaRock on the other side of it. Gentlemates will find a response. Mini in a position to potentially catch some steps, but has the support and Garage. They might explore this.
Ooh, the timing now. Mini does get checked on, but he gets away with it. Look at the counter swing from Garage. Martin waited on that contact, but they do suffer some casualties. It wasn't without loss of life. So, oh my god, he's trying to hunt him down! Talk about audacious. It's a classic from Martin. We've seen it before, but it's always brilliant to win it again. That's the ideal, isn't it? Try and get one, bring it down to a 1v2, but they're not letting him get away with much here. Very little information on the remainder spots out. Starzo expects a swing. He's right, but the numbers simply there. Yeah. Martin is on a meter.
Mr. Multi-kill today, another round delivered between him and Glyph. So many. Starting to get control of some of these rounds on the defense now, Gentlemates. Again, the switch up is clear. Happy to sit back and play in these rehearsed retakes or explore mid.
It was just such
being
a nice
the first
crunch.
priority, yeah.
Mini's contact almost felt sacrificial. It was great that he got one, but
there
it
was
just set that up.
4 players from BBL. I think 3 of them swing to the right on the window. And the timing, again, the stars align perfectly for GentleMates in terms of when those 2 players get into garage.
Now, what is the plan from BBL? They still have a buy here. It is to be lacking with Kreven, but that's fine. They can maybe make their way around it. But again, La Rock's going to find Glyph. Mini on the case, going to try and buy some time. He can feel that pressure building. He's on a bit of an island, but he's going to try and isolate a fight on Loiter. Paranoia, a little late to the party, but he's still alive. Mini is somehow Houdini. How is he alive?
Nobody came through to swear out the Paranoia. Was that something else happening in garage there to keep them at bay? Kreven has found, fails on the jump, but the TP going to come through all the way into spawn. Beepo posted deep here.
This is a huge moment for Beepo. He's been great in a couple of rounds, but this one could mean everything. You can see that Paranoia in the back of his mind. And he's been punished, caught in between literally a rock and a hard place. He goes down for it. And even a body shoot mid-round in a 4v3, that's mad. Starkzo, though, can you punish this? That insolence. Walks middle on this one, and it's a great read. The timing may be unexpected, but they've been checking on this. They've been checking again, every time. They are so diligent on these clears. They've not been caught out. I thought that timing change of him late walking middle would have been enough. Not the case. But Martin, a shorty, if he had his ult, maybe I'd believe a bit more, but this is a lot to ask, even with that operator in hand. Does have Mini behind, but will have to give away position. So a couple eyes will turn. Martin needs a first. Can't land it. Nice try. Mini, not going to be caught. They tried to pressure both sides of this post plant, and no rewards to be found. And I think Martin knows it's time to back away.
Yeah, hold on to this operator. Money still in a tricky spot for GentleMates. You can see here Beepo down at 600, Mini down at 350, but should be able to spread the wealth a little bit. It'll be BBL to punch an 11th round on the board here.
Man, when you get up to 11, it starts to feel a little bit real there. A little bit tangible.
Actually won't hold on to the operator.
How did he go down there?
Oh, well, all the way in spawn, just outside the ceiling.
That's actually a pretty big loss.
Well, considering you'd want to
give yourself a chance.
I mean, thinking about it here, well, it would have been an extra purchase potentially. Beepo's not in his ultimate, so it's still a bit weird. I'm not sure actually if that timeout's called a little late based on that.
Now drone middle, gonna see Kreven. That's 3 players. He's got to be careful. He could be on the chopping block here. They're going for this one too. They're actually gonna herd him into the corner. Kreven, do you understand what's happening? Mini takes his head. Big pick there.
And that calls the cancel on the A here. Maybe a round or 2 later.
But look at this. Wait, they're stacking up as 3. They're trying to take space on that CT side. That's where the judge still sits. BBL's wants and desires might be their downfall. Glyph, do you go for it?
Oh my God.
Play it cool. Oh, Lighter still got him. Great trade from Starzo. Keeping them at the man advantage. Not letting it slip away yet. Fast pace through CT. They want that pressure and they want it now. Beepo goes forward. They cleared back sight. It's from Garage. It's from Long. They still have Rose sitting down on that deep side of things. Trying to deny this defuse. Can't be done yet. Loiter on 2. Looking for potentially a 3rd here. Diffuse has started. Starzo isn't stopping yet. But neither is Loiter. Starzo! Diffuse comes in. It took nearly an ace to deny that. 11-11.
Still shock darts to play off, and Rose just under a ton of pressure, but Loiter nearly cleaning up with an ace. I want to see that from Starzo's POV, because that looked quick to get off. It looked like it was one of those situations like, full faith in my teammates. They've got me. Oh. Stealing a round away. BBL back on a purchase, Rose being the only real gap in that.
They're trying to feign this massive B pressure, right? It's only one. Starzo goes hunting. Mini's going to find him. Lorik's gone down. It feels a bit desperate, but can they maybe stick the landing on the C side? They're flooding early. GentleMates, that may be too early, but no! Glyph on a great trade. Now Lovers Rock under pressure. Garage not under control. There's problems. BBL falling apart at the seams here. Lovers Rock and Rose, the last 2 alive. They've got the plant, but they do not have the numbers. Rose, that's audacious. Rose, gonna catch Starzo asleep. Can he get back in time to support Lovers Rock? Already down so low. Rose putting in a shift here, doing what he can, but a 1v2.
34 HP as well.
This would be monumental. And a headshot given out to Martin, it looked like. The 1v1 here, Lovers Rock down so low, but Martin has been absolutely lethal. 12th round on the line, Martin gets it done in time. He's been monstrous this game, hasn't he?
Again, you're concerned in terms of the way that Larocque falls, but again, BBL still get the second objective, which is he clears space, they take sight, but Gentlemate's just able to find a couple of kills that I don't think BBL are even expecting. They're waiting for them to stack up as 4, potentially 5.
It feels like such a gamble, such a roll the dice, leaving C fully open.
30 seconds.
And actually, Bibbo rewarded, takes away Kreven, and they are going to just springboard on this. Larocque, can you survive? He is in the trenches, man. Rowe's going to find Starzo. They're going to even it up to 4 apiece here. Plant on the way. There's still
there.
someone, behind the wire. Bibbo being one of them. Mini on the swing. Plant is finally down. 3v2. Bibbo and Glyph. Can they do anything about this, or are we going OT in map 1? Glyph going to give him one from above. Bibbo gets a one from short. And now Loiter in the 1v2 to deny. He can't do it! Gentlemates